I'm going to show you how exactly to make one of the worst nations, Sokoto, into an actual Wakanda superpower of Africa and start kicking out all the other colonizers from Africa, leaving Africa only for us. If we get 4,600 likes on this video, I'm also going to release the second part and final in which we conquered the entirety of Africa. This run, as well as others, have been recorded live on Twitch. You'll have a link to my Twitch in the description and the comment section below if you'd like to join us. It's an awesome opportunity to ask me questions about the game and to just be a part of a really amazing community that I'm very happy to be a part of myself, with the exception of Schmorpy. Schmorpy's an asshole. Nobody likes Schmorpy, really. You don't know who Schmorpy is? I think you know who Schmorpy is. So we're gonna be forming Wakanda as Sokoto here because we're gonna be turning this little Schnappeldupe in the greatest superpower this game has ever seen. And don't get me wrong, Sokoto is probably one of the toughest starts in the campaign. I would wager it's harder than any of the little Schnappeldupes in Germany because these guys have actual technologies, good legislation, and the opportunity to use those specific Germanic interactions to merge with everybody else and form a German union. We don't have those abilities, okay? For us, this is our situation. We got 7 millet farms, 6 livestock ranches, a couple of plantations, 1 urban center, a non-functioning textile mill, no technologies. I'm talking we don't even have urban planning, international relations. We don't even have police, trade, democracy, academy. We don't have anything. We don't even have steel mills or the ability to build mines in the gold fields. It's bad. It's just really, really bad. And check out our politics. Isolationist, so we cannot even trade with anybody if we wanted to. We got traditionalist, which is obviously the worst possible type of economic system. Hereditary bureaucrat, peasant levy, state religion, national supremacy, serfdom, slave trade. It is horrible. We don't even have the ability to go for dedicated police force because we don't have the technology for it, despite having support for it. So yeah, it's gonna take a while to make us Wakanda, but I'm confident we can do it. And we're gonna start it with the right technology, which is gonna be going down the path towards getting colonization as soon as possible. And I'm gonna follow that up with academy, international trade, stock exchange, urban planning, law enforcement, romanticism, and then we'll see how we go afterwards. But these are the basic technologies that we absolutely need if we are to survive in this game. The good part about Sokoto is that we have a bit of a decent sized army, so if we play our cards right and if the Europeans do not interfere, we will have an easier time to just conquer all of our neighbors, consolidate with them, and then just use all the population from here and the really good resources that are actually in this area, because that's the added benefit. We do have a lot of coal mines, lead mines, iron mines. We start with this, but we have even more in the adjacent provinces. We got a lot of rubber in here as well, so we do have those resources. We just need to get the technology and the legislation to use those resources. And our government right now looks a little bit like this. We got the Caliph Muhammad, who's a moderate part of the Sunni ulema, and we can probably get in the armed forces. There we go. The intelligentsia does have a Democrat, so that's not too bad. But even though we have a Democrat, we don't have the technology to do any legislation with that Democrat, so it's useless. I'm gonna try and go for colonial exploitation as soon as possible. That way, if we get colonial exploitation, then we can start colonizing our way into Mosi first and try and reach Messina, because we do have in Messina the Mosque of Jenne, which once built offers 20% education access. We really need that education access because it's going to be pretty tough for us to actually get some education, especially in the early part of the campaign, right? Now, I'm not going to build up any construction sectors because the first 10 construction sectors that you have are free, the ones we have. If I was to build a construction sector, that would just give 2 sectors, basically, 2 construction, and it would cost me 12. And not only that, but we don't have even any logging camps. So because we are an isolated nation and we don't have logging camps, it would cost us significantly more to just start our basic industry. So I'm gonna queue up a few logging camps around the country. Once we have some wood and some cloth going, I'm gonna actually start building construction sectors and expand the industry afterwards from there. But the initial expansion from an economic perspective is going to be extremely slow, unfortunately. It has to be done, otherwise we will tank our economy completely. Let's go ahead and recruit some generals here. Armed forces, and again, armed forces. I could add some proper consumption taxes now. So we can do tobacco. I don't really care about my people's well-being right now. We'll do that later, even though we're technically Wakanda here, guys, right? But Wakanda, gonna be Wakanda later, not just yet. Services tax, and I think that's gonna be it with the taxes. We have 900 authority points, so I'm gonna use these authority points. Can we get an agitator? Nope. I'm gonna use these authority points to, first off, promote social mobility, which is gonna give a little bit of education access. We start with 6 literacy. Holy mother of God, that is horrible. I'm gonna do social mobility in all of my states. Not gonna do too much, but I mean, it's better than nothing, really. And I guess resource industry, since we don't need the excess for authority of enactment right now, because we don't have anything that we're enacting, we will start enacting stuff soon-ish. So whenever we do start enacting, that's when we're gonna cancel the resource industry, because right now it literally doesn't do much, the resource industry, to be fair. It's basically like getting what, 6-7 pounds flat per edict, which is nothing. We do start with butchering tools, but that's kind of bait because we don't have any actual tools. So if we go for that and we don't have the ability to import tools or create tools, then we crash our economy. So we don't want to do that. One thing we could do, however, is switch to gas streetlights once we have some coal. So we could queue up a coal mine, which would give us some services increase, because we have services tax, right? So we can double down on the services tax with that, meaning get more services tax out of it. And I'm also going to get a government administration in the queue, since apparently we need some. We do need 5 tools for coal as well, so I guess we can queue up a tooling workshop first, and then after the tooling workshop's done, we can do the coal mine, because we're gonna use the tools for the mines and we're gonna use it for the butcher's workshop, I guess. So that out here being Wakanda, not those scummy Sokotos. This is our real name, boys, the real name. We're gonna set up a declared interest in the Senegal region, because we do have some extra nations we could possibly attack in Senegal. Nobody would actually help Borgo if we attack them, so maybe we could try first and get some initial wars in whatever nations would not get help from the colonial powers. We're gonna do primary demands for both of their provinces. We don't believe in vassals and tributaries and all that schnapps in Sokoto. There's only one African nation, and the name is Wakanda. I mean, Sokoto, for now. Technically, for now. I really do wish there was a Wakanda formable. That would be so cool. Actually, we can do the power block Wakanda. That's very smart. The good part about Borgu is that none of the great powers care about it, but the bad part about it is that we don't have access to the sea, because they're still a landlocked nation. To war, my pretties, to war. Chilius Maximus Destructionus. And that's all I got. Yay, that was quick. All right, now let's incorporado all of this snap. What is this? 18 tax waste. No freaking shot. Looks like we really do need a government administration building to be really quickly built. How much do we get per government administration building? We get 35 bureaucracy per. So we're gonna need one more afterwards, because if we get 35 from one, that's enough to cover the Dahomey area here. That means we're gonna need more once we get the Yoruba state and everybody else around. We can try professional army. I mean, it's a little bit better than peasant levies, right? Holy shit, we went to consideration phase at 30% chance. That is actually wild. That is actually wild. Adoption phase at 30%. That is, what the hell, man? Genuinely, what the hell? We went straight to adoption. No other issues with that particular legislation. That is actually insane, guys. And see, this is what happens when you talk shit. I said we passed it so fast, and then we get a setback and we get a success chance. So now I'm kind of guaranteeing that this is gonna fail altogether. I'm already seeing my future. It's gonna fail 100%. I'm telling you now. Dude, I swear. I freaking swear, bro. I think I'm gonna take the minus 10% chance, because I don't want to get 2 setbacks already. Oh, this is it, boys. A modern conservative. Duh, it's Jover. It's fucking Jover. Okay, we got him, boys. We got the market liberal. So let's go ahead and give him leadership of our government. That means that now we're gonna have an easy time passing any of these laws. And not only that, we can also go for laissez-faire. We can go for interventionism. We can also get rid of serfdom and go for homesteading. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. I'm enacting professional army. Should I just cancel this before that guy dies? I swear, my RNG, my freaking RNG, this, I'm gonna save, but I'm telling you, this guy's 34. It's as if he is 94 years old. I swear. It's as if he's 90 fucking 4 years old right now. Like, this guy is gonna die in a second. I'm pausing. He's dead. Watch. Just watch how he dies. Watch how he freaking dies, guys. Please don't die. Please don't die. Okay, he's not dead dead yet. He's not dead yet, okay? Big emphasis on the yet. That means we don't need the corn laws, boys, because why would you need corn laws when you already got the market liberal from the other event, right? All right, let's check who we can attack that's not gonna get protected by the Danes now. Denmark protects pretty much everybody. I really mean everybody. Question is, will they actually join in or not? Oh my god, dude, I swear, bro. I swear, dude. I'm telling you, man, it's my luck. I talked shit. We went to freaking adoption phase in 3 ticks, and now it's dying. Look at that. Look at that, man. Are you kidding me right now? I'm genuinely losing this. Come on. I don't want that to happen. Please. Oh, I just realized we need to cancel resource industry so we get the 25% enactment time or 15%. Can we actually go to 25? Maybe I'll just cancel the social mobility for a little while. Yeah, there you go. 25 enactment time. So if it doesn't pass on 33%, I'm just going to cancel this because I don't want my actual guy to freaking die. And I genuinely think that he's going to die if I don't cancel this shit right now. Oh my god, bro. Come on. Pass. 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 No, fuck this shit. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to go for homesteading. If we get homesteading, that is a massive, massive deal. That is an actual massive deal. I'm going to save that up in case we get bad RNG. We're going to reload this. Okay. 15% advancement. 75% chance to progress. Please progress. I'm begging you right now. So I'm going to be attacking Gobi, Bornu, all these bad boys. They're horrible lands, but we might as well get this because there's less of a chance that the colonial nations are going to give a schnaps about this, right? Because they cannot even reach it, to be fair. And we just might as well use this, expand inside the Africa since it's basically free land, and wait for the infamy to go down as we advance and we modernize our country. And then when we're ready, we attack the nations next to the colonial nations, which means the colonial nations are going to have a border with us, which, you know, is not great. But if we at least have, say, line infantry, it's not going to be the worst thing also. And also, we got consideration phase. 2 more ticks. Please, please pass. I love you if you give me homesteading. Okay, another day, another little Schnappledorp getting Schnappeldupe, and I believe that this is a part of our states. It is, yeah, part of outer Hausa land, so we don't need to worry about it too much. But it did increase our bureaucracy spending, so we need to double down on that, and we need to get at least 1 more government administration queued up a little bit faster, sadly. I think I'm going to cancel the tooling workshop and the coal mine because we just need a lot more logging camps. We need a buttload more logging camps. We don't even have the technology to do the sawmills, so tooling workshop is not going to do anything for us right now, sad. I'm going to improve with all the great powers just because I want them to have positive relations so they cannot attack me, at least. Next target is Bagarmadi here, which is totally how you pronounce that in case you're wondering. Oh my god, we got homesteading. We got homesteading. We can get rid of this as well. We don't have the technology to go for laissez-faire, but we can go for interventionism. Holy shit, bro. I will freaking take that, dude. 51% chance. I love this market liberal. That is literally the actual meta, to be fair. Come on, nobody join on their side, please. Nobody at all join on their side, please. Thank you very much. Genuinely thinking that's not a bad idea to take Togo and leave Ashanti in Ghana. Because at the end of the day, that's 600,000 population, 200,000 GDP, and we do not border any of the great powers, which we would be bordering if we took Ghana, right? Yeah, that might be the play here. This is pretty much the only good part about Sokoto, that we have quite a few accepted cultures, right? We have Hausa, Fulbe, we got Mande, Yoruba, Songhai, Tiv, Tuareg. So most of these are actually accepted. The only ones we have issues with are Equatorial Bantu, which is not an accepted one, and we have quite a few of them, both in the outer Hausa and in the Nigeria state, and then also Bagurmi, which is the one we just conquered now. Equatorial Bantu is pretty much the only one, and we're gonna get more of those once we capture Chad as well, and once we start colonizing this area. Now that's gonna be easily fixed though by just going down to either racial segregation or cultural exclusion. You don't need cultural exclusion, to be fair, because racial segregation means all heritage cultural traits. That means everybody that's African heritage. So that means everybody here is African heritage. So we don't need to worry about any of our pops once we got racial segregation, essentially. So we do have 40 infamy now since we've added all the states in Bornu, which is quite a bit, but it's fine because we're not going to be expanding much afterwards. We probably will only take Ashanti and that's it. Now after this, we're literally just chilling. We're not doing anything. We're getting ready. We need line infantry before we start getting the coastlines. I don't need to puppet this because these are pretty much accepted cultures, almost all of them, with the exception of Equatorial Bantu, right? Everybody else is accepted. And then everyone in the whole of Africa is going to get accepted once we get racial segregation, which is really not far away from. So I'm not worried about the separatists from these areas too much. Plus, once the infamy goes down, we're going to get barely any separatists in. And the truth is, we also need to just grow, guys. We need to grow. We don't need tributaries to have to handle for the next freaking 30 years. We need to grow. Get states and grow big and thick. That's it. Need to grow, and then we deal with the rest of the shit afterwards. This would be 14 if we were to take both of these provinces. So I'm gonna wait a while. 3.5 only for making tributary. That is such a massive difference. That's insane. Are we now at least a regional power? We are a regional power. We need to be a major power though to form a power block. So we need to grow more. We need more provinces, more land, more GDP, more peeps. Paris Convention has been formed. I wonder what kind of convention that was. Bunch of commies singing happy songs or something, I guess. I don't know. Consideration for intervention. Please pass before the dude dies. I am so certain this guy is gonna die. He's 37. He's gonna super die. All right, let's go. Wadai. We're gonna rival all these scumbags by the edge here, so we lower our infamy a little bit faster as well, because we got a buttload of influence now. Look at that, 2.1 thousand. Infamy decays 25% faster, so we're gonna go from 36 infamy to no infamy in no time, boys. And seeing as we have a lobby to be at war with Ashanti, maybe I should prioritize the war with Ashanti before the war with Wadai, right? Adoption phase. Come on, interventionalism. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Now that we got interventionalism, let's check what other legislation we can pass. So we could go for religious school. 7% chance. Not much, but it's not a bad idea though, considering we don't really have many other options now. Police, we can only do local police because we don't have the technology for dedicated one. Professional army would actually be really good, to be fair, but I'm not really sure this is gonna pass. Religious schools is a big deal because education access 10% is massive, like actually fucking massive. Why is my bureaucracy so low now? 40% minus. That is really bad. Let's queue up that government administration quickly. Change of plans. We're gonna do international trade as the next technology after colonization, because that will allow us to go mercantilism, to go protectionism or free trade. Obviously free trade being the best one. We need stock, but to get stock exchange we need to research it, which is after international trade. Once more, we're getting bad luck with professional army. What the hell? I just said that and we went from -15 to consideration on the second phase. Bro, I shouldn't say anything. Seriously, the first time I jinxed it and we had to cancel it. I shouldn't even be talking about this. What the hell's wrong? I'm gonna just not look at it. I'm not looking at professional army at all. It fucking stalled again. Come on, man. Why do I keep jinxing this stuff? Please. Holy shit, we actually can get a defensive alliance with the French if we lower our infamy. So we just don't need to attack anyone and then we can get a defensive alliance with the French. That is not a bad idea, to be fair. Hallelujah, colonization. If we don't pass professional army, or if we do, doesn't matter. We're gonna go for colonization next. We're going for centralization so we can change the filing cabinets afterwards. That does mean we're gonna have some paper mills shortages. I think I'm gonna do them in East Hausaland. Please pass. Please, please pass. 32% again. This is just going between 15 and 30% where it continues. Democratic ring has been formed. Oh my god. Guys, this is wild. The Democrats are the owner of the ring of power. Does that make the US Mordor? Does that actually make the US Mordor? I'm so confused right now. 5 years, 20 prestige or 10% success chance. The prestige is not bad. It would put us below Sweden. I think I'm gonna go for the prestige. Trust me, it's worth it. It is worth it, boys. Trust me. We can. There you go. Because we got the infamy lowered, now we are officially France's best friend. Okay, that's the official term for our country, the best friend of the French. And we're gonna try and get a trade agreement with them too once we have mercantilism unlocked, so we can actually trade with them and we can actually start growing faster as cons. Again, man, come on, stop going 30-15 like for 5 hours, bro. Come on, seriously. You have a problem, professional army. You have a problem. We got centralization. That means we got more taxes from 25 flat taxation capacity, home affairs institution level, and the best part is we now have officially filing cabinets. Yay! I'm not gonna do that yet, even though I'm able to, because it's not gonna make a difference because we don't have the input for those papers. So let's bring the paper up. Once that paper is done, we can actually go ahead and change to filing cabinet. I'm going to go for colonial resettlement. That's just horrible RNG, man. That's actual horrible RNG right there. All right, let's send our professional irregulars to the front line. We're not taking all of Ashanti, but we will be going for humiliation, war reparations, and that's it because we cannot do it. 44 advance over here, advantage over them here. That is juicy. That is actually juicy. And we went to consideration at 30%. I messed up. I shouldn't have even said anything about that. From now on, I will not be talking about my progress with legislation because we all know what happens if we do. Come on, Ashanti. Give up, buddy boy. Give up right now. The fact is that we also have the Anti-Ashanti Association. So that's going to be good because it's going to give us approval for the intelligentsia, the trade unions, and the Sunni ulema. Hello, darkness, my old colonial friend. Let's go and colonize this bit. I'm going to only colonize that so I get 250 days per province in the hopes that I reach Messina a little bit faster so we get that juicy Jenny monument the Mosque of Jenny for the 20% education access, right? That's literally the reason I started colonizing in the first place. So the French have begun their colonial adventures. That is really not great. Hey, we got 8% chance for religious school. So better than before, I guess. It wasn't enough that the Danes were actually joining on their side. Now the Spanish are too. For all of the coast. No! The homie doesn't get any support from anyone? No shot. No actual shot. 6.9 infamy. And that means we're going to have access to the sea. So that means we can actually properly trade as well. And maybe even invade and colonize. Oh my god, dude. We can attack Gaza afterwards. They actually created an army. But still, we'll be able to attack other nations. Yes, please. Let's go. Hell yeah, international trade. Oh, actually, I'm going to cancel this. Because international trade means we can go for mercantilism. And we do have the market liberals still. So we should prioritize that big time. Here we go, boys. Oh, schnabadubs. That right there, boys, is a free Oyo. Question is, do we conquer or do we tributary them? Because Oyo is pretty big. 1 million GDP almost and 2 million population. It is really, really big. But it also means I'm probably going to struggle with my bureaucracy big time if I take them out. That's what I'm actually worried about most. I do have filing cabinets, actually. Let me check if I'm able to do it. Oh, wait, I don't have the paper mill yet. I should be able to by the time that I finish the campaign with them, right? Fuck it, man. I'm going to take them on. We're going to be massive, but we also have 51 infamy, so we're not going to be attacking anyone for the next 10 years, probably. All right, let's go crush these scumbags. The last war, and then we're going to have peace, I promise. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Please give me some good rolls, please, please. All right, we got all of these. Hails to this. Minus 129 bureaucracy. Oh my god, that is really bad. 40% tax waste. Holy shit. And these are canceled because we do not yet have mercantilism, despite our former provinces here being able to trade. We cannot. We're probably going to need a secondary paper mill though, because this is only 40 paper. How much paper do we have lack of right now? 62. That's actually not bad. I probably could do one more paper mill. That should be enough after. There you go. We're chilling. We're chilling, boys. We're not attacking anybody for a while now. We're just going to hang out here, be good boys. We have access to the world because we have ports now, 2 ports, not even 1. And this is an incorporated state, by the way, in the homie, because we already had the northern parts from before when we attacked the other guys. And yeah, I think it's actually not a bad situation whatsoever, boyos. Not whatsoever bad. Oh, dude. This guy means we're going to be able to ban slavery. We're going to be banning slavery, okay? Chad Magabadabu. That's the guy. Chad Magabadabu is our man. He's 100% our man, and we got an anti-Danish or Netherlands lobby, which is not. Wait, have I been improving relations with the Danes? With the Danes, and I was supposed to improve relations with the Dutch? Oh my god. This whole time I thought it was a Danish colony, but it was a Dutch colony. It's an honest mistake, really. It's an actual honest mistake. Oh god. And this abolitionist, where you at, brother? You are an abolitionist. Let me just double check, right? Yes, you are. You are gonna be the new leader. The new leader. Oh. So we got a market liberal. We got a freaking abolition. We are Wakanda. We are the definition of Wakanda, boys. If we pass ban slavery, then we're freaking golden. It's gonna be tough though, because the landowners are still pro-slavery. But maybe we can at least get legacy slavery. That would be better than what we have right now, right? We got quite a few new provinces from Oyo, actually. God damn, almost 5 million GDP. Not to be messed with. We are not whatsoever to be messed with, guys. And we went to consideration phase. Ooh, skibbity bop bop bop. Wakanda. So in order to get sawmills, we need steelworks. That's gonna double our wood output. So actually, I'm gonna do that now. We can do urban planning afterwards with that academy. Steelworks really is an issue for us because wood is gonna kill us if we don't have enough of it. And we cannot just spam wood continuously for the next 1,000 years, you know? This here is exactly what I'm talking about. Our economy is basically collapsing now because of our lack of wood. Look at wood. Wood is increased in price so much. It's 31 wood price right now, which is insane. Even with very high taxation, it's not going to make much of a difference here. Low wages for army, I guess, would make a little bit of a difference, but not too much also. Maybe even this, because we don't need to care about prestige right now too much. Adoption phase. Oh, yes, please. Mercantilism. Please pass. Oh my god, if this passes, we can import wood from other nations. Our main problem is going to be fixed afterwards. So we don't have any more cash reserves. We're taking credit. That is extremely bad because we're not a great power. We have extremely high credit, loans. So we need to scale down on our construction sectors or we're gonna just completely die out. We should not be taking loans at all. I was kind of relying on mercantilism passing. That's why I wasn't building government administration buildings, but I should. 71 taxways, boy. Come on, pass! Pass! I peed myself a little bit. I think I peed myself a little bit right now, boys. Things are a lot better now. Let's start importing shit. America, most importantly, the paper. The paper is the big one. The paper is the most insanely important one right now. I'm gonna try and get as many imports going with the French, actually. Oh my dude, 19% chance. Oh, what am I doing here? What am I doing? Do I go for straight up ban this shit? It's gonna maybe trigger a revolt of the landowners if we go for that. This is not gonna trigger any revolt. I'm gonna go for legacy one first because I don't trigger the landowners and it still lowers the landowners' political strength by 25 because right now they've got 50, right? Huh? Slave trade does not give political strength to the landowners anymore? Since when? Is this a bug? Oh, debt slavery is 50% political strength now. Slave trade is no political strength for the landowners, and this is 25 political strength. That is actually new. Must be from the new patches. Wow, okay. Well, that changes things then. Do we go for legacy slavery? Because that is going to actually empower the landowner. Or do we try and make it so that we go for banning this straight? This might trigger a landowner rebellion. Kind of pepega that we deleted the construction sectors literally 5 seconds before we passed mercantilism. If we didn't delete the construction sectors, we wouldn't need to rebuild them and waste time rebuilding them, right? After careful deliberation, I'm going to cancel this. We're keeping slave trade because going legacy slavery is just going to empower the landowners. And the only difference is that legacy slavery means new slaves cannot be created. And that would be nice if areas that we expand into, say, don't have slavery, right? But everywhere we expand does have slavery. So what's the point? It's literally pointless. Literally pointless. We might as well try this. It does have quite a little bit of support, but then again, it's gonna start a rebellion, so I'm not really in the mood for that. We could go for racial segregation, actually. It's gonna piss off the Sunni a little bit, ulema, but it would mean we accept every culture in Africa as our primary culture. So then we don't have any more equatorial Bantu issues or Kanuri issues, which is like 2 million population right now in our country. Everybody else is accepted though. Look at that. So it's just 2 cultures basically that are not accepted right now. Oh, my bad. Religious school has 27% enactment success chance. I am so going for that right now. Oh my god, the Sunni wants us to ban slavery in the next 5 years. It's got to be done now, boys. It's got to be done. Okay, we can go for rough iron tools. We do need an iron mine. Let's redo the queue then. That's gonna be done in how many weeks? Let's see, 47 weeks. That's done. So then we need to make sure that in 47 weeks we have at least 1 iron mine done, or if not, we just import the iron from another country. Holy shit, we went up to 100 success chance. We got 75 from checkpoints alone. My brother, we're in the luck. This is basically the equivalent of getting 100% siege in EU4 for fortification. There you go. We got some education in the schools. Only level 1 is fine. I don't think we had a bureaucracy to advance it anyway. Well, as GG's, we don't have the abolitionist anymore. He's a theocrat, bro. The landowners is also not the market liberal anymore, bro. Oh my god. We're back to being pepegas. Should we try again for professional army? Kind of the only option we have right now. 3rd time's a charm. Whoa. You guys want peasant levies? What's wrong with you? I think that's actually where most of my armies are, in those 3 states. So that's really bad for us. 3rd time was not a charm. We have to cancel. Kind of slightly annoyed with it. Not gonna lie. Just a little bit slightly annoyed with it. Racial segregation. Screw it. I'm gonna try going for racial segregation. It's the only option we have. Plus, if we do get this done, then every African province has accepted cultures for us. So we never need to worry about not accepting people at all, because we're likely only gonna stay in Africa. So now we're gonna be attacking Messina, and we're gonna try and get as many provinces here as possible before the French reach these lands, because the second that happens, it's Jover. It's really Jover for us, right? The French already got Algeria in the north, so they're gonna start colonizing into Africa. They already started, I can see here, colonizing into Africa. So we're gonna try and maintain the relations with the French, and whilst we're doing that, just try and take as much shit before they do, baby. Please don't join Spain, because then I have to call France and I have to give them your shit or my shit. I don't want to do that. Please don't join Spain. Don't join. They didn't join. Everything is Gucci. All right. So that means we now have access to our beautiful mosque, which we're going to be building and getting that education access from. Hail Yabinsk, even would say, some would say. Probably also expand my construction sectors now too. Let's go 2 more in here. Messina has opium? No way. Masina has 48 opium. We are so gonna sell that shit to the rich people in France. We're so gonna do that, right? We're set, boys. Wakanda has found its vibranium. We got vibranium 1800 style. There you go. East Mali, Sokoto, Timbuktu, and now we also have access to these bad boys. They're still not within range of the French, so I'll try my best to get as many provinces as possible before the French wake up and be like guaranteeing independence of everybody here, because that's something that I noticed happens a lot. The second that you start expanding too much in a region, the great powers start guaranteeing the independence of everybody there. Liberia sided with Segu. Now see, the problem is I don't even know how to get to Liberia, bro. I don't have a common border with them. I don't have ships to get to them. So I don't know what to even do about that. I'm just gonna not do anything. I'm not gonna even add any war goals for them. Wealth, education access, and we can build universities. So let's check how much innovation we have max. 80 max. So I'm gonna start spamming a few universities because I really would like to, you know, turn this place into actual Wakanda. So we're gonna need at least 10 universities in order to do that. How is this going? I have a strong suspicion that Liberia actually has units. They do. They got line infantry. Ooh, that is not great. Hopefully we win this. We do have more manpower than them, so even though they got line infantry, we got the war goal, so now we pretty much won the war. Enact professional army political movement. Brother, I've been trying my hardest to get that freaking legislation done. Like, actually my hardest. All right, there you go. We got Western Mali. So what else do we need now? We need Karta. Could we possibly get Karta too? Nobody seems to be wanting to getting involved in that. That's perfect. That would give us access to Futa Jalon as well. And I think that's the... Oh, we also can do Futa Toro, and that's it in the west. I genuinely think I can take them on right now. I actually think I can take them on. So maybe I should expand afterwards into Wadai, Darfur, and get a border with the Egyptians and start just munching into the south parts. And then as I progress, slowly eat the rest of Egypt, right? After all, that is rightful. Whoa. Mauritania's autonomy is decreased? You telling me the Ottomans are actually doing their Tanzimats? No freaking way. Let's see. We still have a few years until that expires. If they actually are doing their Tanzimats, then that's actually a quality improvement for the AI. Let's check. Zolvarine is still around for now. Still around. Okay. Let's see how that goes. Oh my god. France is collapsing, guys. France has a massive revolt, and I'm kind of worried because I have a defensive alliance with them, so I technically should be helped. Because if they lose, it's bad. It's really bad. And it looks like the other guy has more units. They do have the French on their side, so maybe they're gonna win still. Let's see. I'm not gonna get involved though. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna attack my people here. Looks like Ashanti really wants to mess with me. I'm gonna make them revoke the claim and make them a tributary maybe. I'm gonna humiliate them, and I'm also gonna take their money. I'm gonna directly annex them when the truce is over, because I don't want to waste 5 infamy right now on Ashanti. I just genuinely want to directly own all the lands in Africa. I don't want to have puppets, because puppets can eventually break free if I'm not strong enough. They can cause issues. I'd rather have puppets in like South America or other parts where it's harder for me to reach with my armies. But wherever I have a continuous landmass, I want to directly own the lands. That's why I'm basically trying to conquer as much as possible, to make it a lot more difficult for the colonial nations to just encourage my puppets to break away from me, you know? I got this bad feeling that they're going to be attacking Futa Toro. I really want to take them before they get it. That's why I didn't take Ashanti, because I want to keep, I want to use my infamy points wisely by taking this and then taking Wadai and so on, so I can have access to Egypt, basically. Ottomans guaranteeing my independence. What? That makes no sense. But thank you, Ottomans. Is this because we're both Muslim bros? Is that why? I guess so. Damn. Hey, we got racial segregation, so literally everybody in Africa is an accepted culture. Check it out. Look at that. Everybody except the Bedouins. What the shit? They're not African heritage? Oh, I forgot they're Arab speaking and Middle Eastern heritage. Okay, so not everybody in Africa, because I just realized there's also Arabs in Africa in the north. So yeah, almost everybody, I guess I should say. We're not gonna need to worry about those guys too much anyway, so it's fine. Ooh, if we actually manage to get per capita taxation, that changes everything. And we do have a lot of support for this from a lot of these guys. What else can we do though? Free trade would be awesome. We have no support for it. Okay, professional army at this point is literally just bait, so I think I'm gonna go for per capita taxation. Fuck it. All they want from us is to humiliate us, whilst we want to literally eat their souls. That doesn't seem very fair, does it now? All right, now let's see how much it's gonna be for Darfur. It's gonna be 7.8. Ugh. We're also incorporating both of these states, so that's perfect. We're gonna get the entirety of these states as well when we finish incorporating that. Should probably incorporate these guys as well. Let's go. Oh, dude, 40% chance for this to get enacted. Constantine, new rival, Togur, Tunis, boys. Everybody that I can rival, I will be rivaling. Darfur, apparently I can rival. Sheba, why not? Lahej as well. Hejaz as well. Hell yeah. We got up to 1.8 thousand, so we again are getting the 25% infamy decay, meaning we lose this infamy significantly faster now. My brother, defensive pack with both Spain and the Netherlands. Benin is untouchable. I'm saying it now. Benin is not of the touch, okay? No one can touch. What the hell, Britain? Why would you do that to Spain? Oh, this is disgusting. This is actually disgusting. What the hell, man? Bruh. Recently liberated. Huh? Okay, buddy. They're infamous. They have 31 infamy. Okay. Well, that is, interesting. Let me check everybody's infamy, actually. We got India as pretty infamous. 42 infamy, actually. Vietnam's... No, that's the British. The British directly own Vietnam. Okay. They're also at war with the Chinese, and they're just the worst. The British are literally the worst, guys. I've said it. You happy I said it? They're the worst. I love how everything takes 5 years to incorporate now, since, you know, we're playing as an African nation, not some European trying to incorporate Africa. A character appears in Sokoto. A character appears in Sokoto. What kind of a character, bro? Give me a good character. Give me someone amazing. Wait, what? What? We actually went to dude. I jinxed it. I already jinxed it. I might as well talk about it. So we were at 5% with 2 setbacks. We went from 5% with 2 setbacks to consideration phase and 40% success chance. Wow. This is the one, I'm telling you right now. I really need to stop talking about this. Every time I talk about it, bro, it's something bad happens. Like, seriously, man. Seriously, this is literally just all my fault right now. Wow, okay. You know what? Since we do have the technology for line infantry, let's upgrade some of our units to line infantry. Not all of our units, because that's going to completely collapse our economy. Maybe just these 50 guys would be okay. Or maybe the main army, but after the war. Yeah, I guess the main army I'm going to upgrade after the war, not now. Hey, Russia's guaranteeing me. Hell yeah. About time, Russia. We're supposed to be best friends here, bro. All right, boys. We got the mosque. Now, we need to make sure we got the peeps in here so we get the education access up to 20%. Look how quickly we are filling up the jobs here in the mosque. People really love working here. Hell yeah, 20% education access. Ooh. Nobody cares about the political strength. It's fine. Don't worry about that. Oh my god. This was what? Attempt number 8? Was this attempt number 8? Bro, I cannot believe the day is upon us in which the almighty gods have blessed us with professional army, dude. I swear this is not possible. I cannot believe it only took 26 years and 8 failed attempts to get this. I cannot believe. Hey, we got some. Oh, no shot. 68% chance. Oh, I'm so saving this right now. Holy snaps, bro. What is this RNG? I swear. Guys, this is streamer save games right there. I'm telling you right now. Dude, already? Oh, I didn't say nothing. I did not say nothing, okay? These guys might be a viable target. Nobody seems to want to help them. So let's see what happens. Boom, 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 boom. Die, you scumbags. This is basically the last area that we can actually get here without having to fight a great power. And Benin too, I guess. They still have those defensive alliances. They have only one with the Dutch. I probably could take on the Dutch. What kind of army the Dutch have? 29. Yeah, I probably could take them on because I got line infantry too now. Oh my god. I am not saying anything, but I'm just saying oh my god for no reason. Please continue down that path. Let's go, boys. Ashanti is rightful Sokoto clay. Everybody knows this. It's common knowledge in my country, okay? There you go, boys. There you go. Oh my god. Did we just freaking increase our economy by 25,000 instantly? Time to get more construction sec. And I mean a lot more. I just realized this. We start with some of the most ridiculous freaking legislations imaginable. But we also start with right of assembly. What? That is a shock. Oh, hey, we actually can try and get dedicated police force. Let's go for that too. Because that's going to give us some radical from standard of living decrease and penalty turmoil decrease. So, yeah, it's not so bad overall. We can also do this, Incorporado Staticus Maximus. And this guy, what the fuck do you want, bro? Graduated taxation, homesteading. I don't think I need you. You did help us with the taxation, but I think your time in our country is gone. Well, wait, no. What is the leader of our... He's a traditionalist. I think I'm going to promote you instead of that guy. So let's bring these guys back in temporarily. Promote you, because in order to promote the leader, they have to be in the government and then get him out of the government. So he is a land reformer, which is better than the other guy, obviously, right? So he might help us out in the future again. I think it's time I use my brain and show you guys the difference between a Chad Vicky 3 player and a virgin computer, namely the AI in this game, okay? What do I mean by that? Well, I really want the French Volta, bro. Come on, they colonized this shit way too fast, and now I've got a big peepee in front of me, okay? We need to change that. How are we going to change that? We're going to trade states. We got good relations with them. So I won Volta. Let's see what they want in exchange. Minus 47. If I give them obligation, that is 6. So it's not going to be enough. However, I got one province in Ivory Coast, one province in Windward Coast, and they got both of those. So that means they're going to have an interest in those. So if I give them Ivory Coast, plus 18 acceptance. So hold on, how much is the Ivory Coast for me? It is 37,000 GDP and 32,000 pops. This is 300,000 pops and 74,000 GDP. That is big brain. Boom, accept please. Oh, look at that. We don't look like we got a pee-pee in our back anymore. That is just delicious. Ooh. And we raised our population by 300,000, which is a very big deal in my book. That being said, we do need one more government administration building. So let's bring one up in Nigeria. And the best part is we still have the Windward Coast to trade away from the French whenever they're going to be willing to give me something else for it. Oh, this is painful. Dedicated police force is good, but unfortunately it screwed over my bureaucracy big time. I am actually going to need to spam a lot more bureaucratic buildings though, to be fair, because we can also get level 2 education, which is going to help out so much now. So actually go ahead and build a couple more of these in the provinces in which we actually already have a little bit of taxation capacity problems. So that way we fix 2 birds with 1 stone, or better yet with 1 bureaucratic building. Also, it came to my attention that the French have 128 prestige. That can only be because they're bankrupt. There you go. Time modifiers. That means they went bankrupt, and that means their armies are going to be really, really easy to take on. So should I try and attack the French? I know it sounds kind of crazy, but should I? Oh, yes, please. Historic friendship between Sokoto and Russia. Clearly, everybody knows about this historical relationship. Looks like they are at war right now with the Austrians, which are, what is that? Presidential Republic Autocracy. Oh, I see what that is. Okay, that's a military dictatorship right there, boys. Also, because we've increased our military spending, we are now an unrecognized major power. So that means we can form our very own power block. We're gonna go for internal trade. Skull with the sword and a top hat. That is just the best representation we could ever have. And just some random Hercules dude. Why not? The power block represents what we all know, that we are in fact Wakanda. Shkibbity boom, shkibbity bay. Wakanda forever, boys. We gonna be schnapple-dooping every colonial nation in Africa and taking back Africa for the Africans, alright? Yo, they changed this also with the recent patch. We don't need civilizing mission anymore. What's going on to get recognition, apparently? We just need to get relations with the great power. Oh, that kind of sucks because we formed our own block. We kind of lost a lot of relations with our friends. I guess we just continue to improve with the Russians, and that's going to be the nation that we're going to get our relations with mainly. And yeah, I'm not going to attack the French. I don't know how long they're going to keep on having the bankruptcy for, but that would really be just suicide right now. They got skirmishers, they got artillery, they got a lot of stuff we do not even know what actually it is. We have unlocked cannon artillery though now, but I'm going to start building my artillery up once I get mobile. It's no point building it up now, to be fair. Hey, we're coming up on the Japanese with our GDP. That is really not bad. And it looks like the Dutch are helping out Benin, so we're going to try and take some lands from the Dutch as well whilst we're at it now. The Dutch also have line artillery. The only difference is they do have better cavalry. They got lancers and they got artillery as well, not just the line infantry, which might be an issue, but if we are going to fight these bad boys, we should be fine. We also took the war target from the Dutch, which is Ghana, so we should maybe enforce. Let's see. I didn't add any of the other provinces as war targets because I cannot really reach those areas right now because the French are in the way apparently, but we do have a significant advantage. Look at that. We're actually defeating the Dutch on the field. That is really, really good. That actually gives me hope that I might be able to start munching into the Egyptians, which have a smaller army and also only line infantry like me, very limited amounts of artillery for that matter. There you go. We captured our war target. Beautiful. Now it's just a matter of waiting around until they're willing to capitulate. We have Shnoki Donks. We got it. Okay, since we have the war target of Dutch Ghana, it's just a matter of waiting until, there you go. We got it. Conquest of Ghana. So we have the entirety of Ghana. Well, actually, no. We still have to get the province of Accra. I think it's a part of Ghana too, isn't it? Yes, it is. It's the capital of Ghana, actually, in modern times, right? Danish Togo might be a piece of cake because Denmark doesn't really have much of an army and it doesn't seem like any 40% acceptance chance. Brother, what? How much does this have? 500,000 GDP and 300,000 population. Maybe I really should just demand it, man. Screw it, bro. Well, they did not accept my demands despite having 40%, so I'm gonna have to still go to war with them, sadly. This is the war target. I'm not adding any other war goals, so that means once we have captured Danish Togo, it's just a matter of time until we actually get the the province completely for ourselves. We don't need to invade them back all the way into Denmark itself. And they back down. Oh, you actual wussies. Like literal freaking wussies right there. So what the hell requires engines now? Railway. And it looks like the Ottomans did not complete their Tanzimat because Tripolitania is free. They are guaranteed by Brazil out of all freaking nations, brother. What? Now, I'm gonna have to wager this. Should I attack them? Will Brazil actually freaking support them? Will they not? That is the actual question. Also, if I just do this, there's a chance they might accept my demands and then I can just get Libyan desert for nothing, right? But I guess the right play would be, since they are a little bit bigger and everything, to just make them a tributary for the time being and see how that plays out. I'll wait until my infamy is a little bit lowered. We can continue to just focus a little bit on our economy first and see if we can maybe snake away around here a little bit more. Maybe we can trade some more states or something of the sort. Let's see. Let's make sure we subsidize the motor industry so we start getting a little bit of this production going. We also need to build up a steel mill. I kind of forgot that we need steel for the motors, so maybe we shouldn't subsidize this just yet. Whoa, what's going on here? Sierra Leone is occupied by Liberia. The British are at war with the Americans. Oh, mashkobidonks. Yeah, that is just, that is, not gonna lie, a really great opportunity for me. And what the hell, England? I mean, America, why did you take all this stuff from Mexico? Leave Mexico alone. We finished getting our military shipyard, so that means we can start setting up a fleet, because then we can invade the south parts of Africa. I am, however, going to finish it here for the first part. Do leave a like so we get the second part going, where we kick out the colonials completely from Africa. And if you learned anything from today's video, just subscribe would encourage me to make more videos like these in the future, and I'll see you in the next one.